honor of Black History Month, this morning we are honoring the history of the University of Idaho's Black community through a book.
That's right, a book created to spotlight the many firsts and the injustices the community has gone through. Our Brenda Rodriguez joins us now to tell us more. Brenda.
Well, the book was created by Brody Gasper and Freeman Jr. Freeman was featured last year as the first African-American professor at the University of Idaho, and he now wants to make sure that future generations of Vandals learn the history of their campus.
For well over a century, Black Vandal students, faculty, staff, and administrators have enriched our campus and the broader Idaho community.
Now the University of Idaho is making sure future generations have access to the school's Black history through a new book.
So the book focuses in on the past, present, and even the future of Blacks at the University of Idaho. The idea is to inspire those here within the state.
Professor Freeman Jr. says U of I's Black community is growing, and the book's seminal history and prospective future of Blacks at the University of Idaho reflects that.
From a faculty and staff standpoint, we have probably a little less than 20 that are here, and I know that we have around 100 Black students. We cannot tell our story, our full and honest story, without including the story of Black folks and their contribution to this state and to our university.
A story that starts back in the 1890s.
Jenny Eva Hughes graduated in the first graduating class here at the University of Idaho, and that's in the late 1890s.
And football legend
Ray McDonald, one of the most prominent football players coming out of the University of Idaho. He had not been honored on campus, but it was out of our work and partnership with the athletics department that late last year we actually got his number retired in the rafters.
Aside from all the Black Trailblazers at the university, the book also features the movements that made a huge impact on today's courses.
Students led in the creation of a Black history course that now leads to what we now have as the Africana Studies program, our Black Student Union that started in the early 70s and now has been reinvigorated now, and the Black Cultural Center.
Freeman says this book is a start to understanding and learning how to create a safe space for U of I's Black community.
Sometimes there is this assumption that we can just bring Black students in, but there's no investment, a strategic and intentional investment in diversifying the senior level administration or mid-level administration and faculty and staff.
The book is now available on the university's website.
This has been a wonderful journey, and I look forward to continuing to highlight the work of Blacks at the University of Idaho and the state more broadly.
And this book features a lot of those original documents, like the pictures you just saw, like the library card on there. All these things are they're original, so it makes it even more unique. So it's beautiful to see.
It really does. Wow.
Well, Freeman says that a lot of firsts are still happening at the University of Idaho, so they want to continue the book and add a couple more in the future. And you can find that on the University of Idaho's website right now.
All right. Thank you, Brenda, for bringing us that.